In this video I will take you on a journey with me on a live high-dose RAPÈ ceremony. RAPÈ is a medicine. The way I like to describe it is a shamanic snuff from the jungle, from the Amazon, with mapache tobacco and some other plants and ash. And it's a wonderful medicine. It's a really interesting one. The way you do it is you blow it up your nose with the kurepe, or somebody else is blowing it up your nose. And then it brings me, I like to use it for meditation, it brings me into a kind of forceful presence. So it is forcing me to be here, now, in this present experience of life. And sometimes there's bodily vibrations, burping or vomiting can happen. And it is a very interesting one, because it's just like a subtle change of consciousness. It's not fully psychedelic, but it is a subtle, definitely noticeable change of consciousness. And especially in the higher doses, what we're gonna do today, it can be quite intense and quite interesting. Also, an interesting point I've noticed in the past is, does the dosage even matter? Because there's so many different kinds of rapé, and all of them, some are more intense, some are less intense. And also, sometimes I notice a difference for myself in who is giving it to me. So when I do it myself, mostly it is kind of a similar experience, and then the higher I go with the dosage, the more intense it gets. But sometimes if somebody else is giving it to me, I notice it depends on the person who is giving it to me, of like how intense the experience is. So I've met one rapé master in the past, and he was like, I'm gonna make a really intense ceremony with you. And he gave me just a little amount. And he gave it to me, and I was purging and vomiting and having a heavy experience for like over 3 hours. And it was just super intense. And then at another time he was giving me a smaller amount, or kind of the same amount. And he was like, no, don't worry, it's gonna be a subtle experience. I was like, no way, it's gonna be a subtle experience. And he gave it to me, and it was a very subtle experience. So he could kind of control the way the experience was going. Super fascinating. It was also the only person I've met in my life who could do that. Anybody else is also so unique and different. Sometimes people were giving me humongous amounts of rapé, and I wasn't really feeling anything. And so it's always kind of a surprise. But this time we're gonna go for very high dose. It's been quite some time since we've done a high dose rapé ceremony on this channel. And also it's been some time since I've gone into a high dose rapé experience myself. So I'm getting kind of nervous here as I'm approaching this. But yeah, I like to approach it as a kind of a little mini ceremony. With rapé I notice it has a high potential for addictive behavior, or to get into the habit of using it every day. I am kind of using it every day to center myself at the end of the day. But there's a fine line between really respecting the medicine and honoring the medicine and engaging consciously in it, and then falling into an unconscious habitual use of it, which is kind of more like serving the addiction. Because it is tobacco, and it is kind of a topic that some people are falling into this unconscious behavior, and I sometimes have to catch myself and take a little break and do a little pause of ceremony. But yeah, these high dose experiences I'm not doing every day. Like last time, I don't even remember when my last high experience was. So this is the amount. I already put a little bit in. And I'm gonna center myself and then enjoy the experience, no matter what's gonna come out of this. So what you do when you blow it up your nose, or what somebody else is blowing it up your nose, you kind of close your throat a little bit, as if you're breathing in and then kind of holding your breath. That's the way to do it. You close your throat so the tobacco, the rapé, doesn't get into your throat and you're not instantly coughing everything out or whatever. And then whenever you feel the spit coming, or it's kind of flowing down a little bit, you can spit it out. And then I like to just breathe through the mouth, and whenever I feel the desire, I'm gonna blow my nose, and that's about it.
arbolito de la fortuna, se ha morir por un recinto, arbolito de la fortuna, sinti sinti con acuerdo.
Fascinated by the visual aspects. My eyes are kind of flickering and the sun is coming in, but my eyes are flickering so much. That's fascinating. Also, don't expect it to be so calm when you're doing it. It can get also very emotional. Sometimes you get emotional releases. Very intense. The eyes are tearing up a little bit. When the purging happens, it's good just to relax into it, be fully there and to surrender to whatever the experience is showing you. Wow, so that was very intense. But after the purge, now I feel empty. I feel clean. I feel like I have let everything out. And very peaceful as well now. During the ceremony, it's just a process of allowing everything to be, surrendering into it, letting go into it, relaxing into it. And then especially with these intense experiences, intense bodily vibrations and a little bit of purging, there is a certain sense of beauty in it. I was sweating a lot, I was shaking a lot, I was crying a little bit, but it is just a perfect opportunity to just be here now. And now afterwards being grateful for being here now and to be able to be blessed with this life is such a beautiful thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Rapè, it's a wonderful medicine. It's one I like to serve as well. It's always beautiful to see people who are trying it for the first time, to be able to hold the space for them and facilitate this little ceremony. It is always a very interesting experience, and I think everybody has their own unique journey with this medicine. So thank you very much love, and I'll see you in the next one.